We find ourselves at Rockingham for the EurOval series today. We do not have Shane on the pole for the first time since like week 1, I want to say. Just making sure I'm on the race set. Make sure we got enough fuel real quick. Yep. All right. So we're P5 here. We've got Warren to our... well, actually, he's in front of us. We'll have Nick on our outside. We've got our friend Sean right up there in front with Billy on the front row. Brett with a scorcher of a lap. But if you look at the... I mean, look how tight the margin is there. Everyone's in the 26.7 range, and that takes us all the way back to 13th from 3rd. So really tight as far as the qualifying. Everyone right there. So I did a run with higher tire pressures in practice just to see what that would look like, and my right front was at 80%. After 20, not even 20 laps, I think it was like 18 laps, my right front was at 20%, so I backed that all the way down to 23 on the right front. Still left an extra half pound on the rear to hopefully sort of offset the right front a tiny bit. But I think everyone's right fronts are going to go away.
I could confuse you all and tell you mine says 28 degrees.
And
that's 82.
This, I don't know how this is going to go. I didn't catch up to anybody in the practice, like at all. After 20 laps, like I didn't catch anybody, nobody caught me. Passing is probably going to suck and not happen a lot.
80 something.
The good news is that we've got Shane back in 12th, so most likely he won't win this race unless we all wreck up here. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of... you know, we'll just see what happens. I just don't think there's going to be a whole lot going on.
Weird view from back here,
unless we keep wrecking in the back, which would suck.
Well, see, I was about to say the opposite. Staring at the top 10 looks nice.
Alright, good luck, everybody.
It's definitely a second gear start. Just had to make sure.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Yeah, let's have some fun. Rockingham in the EurOval. Nick gets a really good start. I don't know if he's going to be able to... Yeah, he just goes straight to the back. Second lane, despite it being old Rockingham. Nothing out there. Ooh. Sean, it's Warren and Sean both kind of coming down slightly on us there. I missed the corner pretty bad there. I didn't know Nick was still out there. I want to say it feels like there's a bit of aero playing a part, because the car is definitely feeling a lot different with somebody on my nose and my tail than it did in practice where we were a little more spread out. Definitely overfilled the fuel with just one caution falling. That just automatically invalidates all the quick maths I did in my head to make sure we'd make it. That's out the window. I don't think it's going to matter as far as like weight or the car's performance, but definitely don't want to be. Yeah, I would still probably prefer the weight in the rear, actually. So, the only things that changed was Warren was in 4th and now he's in 6th. We're in 5th, so we'll still be on the inside.
Pit road is closed.
Little swap happened, I'm not sure. I know we made a little bit of contact with Warren. Felt like I was on the bottom into the middle of the corner. Maybe we'll watch it back and see it differently, and I might have been coming up into him, or maybe I should have backed out of it. I think everyone's kind of just feeling out the entry points that feel correct. I'm really not sure where to go with it. I'm kind of driving in pretty deep, I think, which probably is hurting my right front more, but it just feels like you get out of the gas for a split second and you have zero momentum.
Get ready, going green.
And then you're getting people going by you on the outside, which isn't good, so.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Had another bad start.
Green flag. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Getting a little loose there. Everyone's fighting to get to the bottom here.
Still there. Hold your line.
Get a little tap from Shane, or somebody behind us. That might be Colin.
Still there. Hold your line.
I think that is Colin. Shane's coming through actually on the outside. He's made it all the way up here already. It's a little worrisome.
Still there.
One's going to slot in.
Clear outside. Leader is running.
Billy is out of a rocket ship. Brett gets the wall slightly.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Just got to make sure we give everybody room here.
Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
A little bit of plow there. Make it into the wall.
Keep low. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
We're
Stay low. There is a car on the high
missing something on entry, I feel like. Everyone else seems to have. Outside is actually picked up now.
Still there. Clear outside. Inside. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, 2 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Hold your line.
That is just not. That was really dumb, to be honest.
Outside. Stay low.
Felt kind of stupid to get set 3 wide there.
Car on the high side.
But we are going backwards.
Keep low.
I don't know if everyone else has got something that we're going to get back. But it's really tight on entry, and that's killing us right now.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Make a little contact with Jake. We're just so tight on entry. Not meaning to be up there.
Stay low. Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I don't know if we just need to go up top or what, man. We are suffering right now.
Oh, you can go low, Matthew.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
We're gonna get Stoker bias.
Clear, 2 wide.
We just gotta slot in somewhere.
Stay high.
We might just keep going backwards though at this point. Doesn't feel good at all.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. Keep high. Clear. Metering running 26.994.
Oh, someone's getting spun.
Still there, hold
I
your
don't
line.
understand how that's not a caution.
Keep high.
I think that was
Yeah, no
Brett.
caution.
Stay high.
Making a little contact, getting driven into the wall there again by the 14.
Inside.
That might have been Bryce, to be honest. I'm not even sure.
Still there.
Hitting the chip down the stretch.
Still there as
So
well.
it kind of feels like there's some error or like some draft going on a little bit. I make a decision, man. What are we doing?
Clear, car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
Dude, still making contact with people.
Dan, I feel like we were just doing this yesterday. Yeah, ringing bells.
Really need these two to sort out. Just very packed up for a moment there. It seems like it's coming out the other side now a little bit. Probably gonna have some people coming back shortly. Oh, he's really slow there. He's way up the track in the middle of the corner. I don't want to send Brandon 3 wide on the top, but the 14 is just making it very difficult.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Car on the high side. Keep low. Clear outside.
Wanted to try shifting. I don't think that's the answer. Totally kills all the speed.
Sit up 27.184.
We are just in our own little gaggle right now.
Inside. Stay high. Car on the low side. Clear inside.
Sucker got a really bad run. Oh!
Car outside. Through the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside.
Not sure what the hell happened there.
Car inside.
Sorry about that, Jake.
Stay high to the car on the
Not sure how that's not a caution either.
Clear. We've got damage on the back end. You're losing on the car in front. Gap is 1 second. You're in the top 10.
Ooh, wheel damage?
On the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
I think our car might be a little tore up, but we won't be able to tell how much. About 10 minutes green. Get some spots back because people, I don't know what that was. Looked like Brandon just yoinked it to the left. He might have got the wall, prediction code, really hard to tell. They were racing right next to each other for a long time though. That lap felt pretty good if I roll out of the throttle and roll back into it. That's pretty tight there. We're gonna have to get out of it. Bryce should take the run here. Doesn't. Really not sure what happened. Brandon, the 14, and
Leader is running 27.2.
I think it was Alex, unfortunately. But yeah, this is basically what practice looked like, and I couldn't catch anybody. Once we got strung out like this, it just seemed like there wasn't a whole lot going on. It's going to take a lot longer of a run, and people maybe to start making big mistakes. I'm gonna watch the margin here to Shane in front of us. Looks like Shane came back a bit as well, because he was up to 5th or so when we fell back. And we've got Jake, Tyler. Looks like Shane is gonna get the pass probably done here on Jake pretty soon. I kind of look like Jake may be coming backwards. Oh, they're making contact. Shane holds on to it. That's gonna involve us.
Sorry about that. Maybe that's off the wall.
Oh, Jake gets the wall pretty bad. That almost killed us.
Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
Jake will get us by, but I don't think he wants to give up on more than that. Might be a sign of other people's conditions ahead of us too. A lot of people flew right by us on the first 10 laps of that run. Feels to me like we're faster than Shane right now as well.
Leader is running 27.209.
Lap 5 probably out of the window. At this point, unless we got to restart. But I think we should be able to get past Shane with 11 minutes to go. I mean, we're catching him on exit every time, so it's just a matter of time, I think. Unless he's saving too. But I'm kind of just taking it easy right now, making sure we've got something for when we need to pass. Let it happen a little more naturally. There's nobody else close in front, so it doesn't really help me out to try really hard to get the pass done. I think we'll get there eventually. We're gonna catch Brandon at a shit time.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside is clear.
Set us back a little bit. Jake's charging forward again. Trying to set up a big run. Nothing really out there in that second lane though. I think it's gonna have to just be shortest distance around and get it to slip to the bottom. Maybe have to move him up out of the way by getting our nose there. The problem is if we do it in 1 and 2, it's gonna get him so tight that he'd kill both of us. For no fault of his own really, just get hung up out there, it really sucks.
Things are looking good. The lead is at 27 points.
We're running 27.3s as well.
Car in front is pitting.
Shane's having just a mistake or two. Not enough to quite pounce on yet. He can drive. He just seems like he can dive it in way better than I can at this point. I'm able to just get to his bumper at the end of the straightaway each time. But he can drive it in way better than me. See if I can scare him up. He's just got something on entry I don't have. That's simple. The brakes are indeed all the way forward.
Sorry, Alan.
Oh, that's tight. That is tight. Didn't get it down there. Got 2 lap cars ahead of us that are racing for positions, so let's see what that brings us here with Shane. Shane is aggressive with lappers. You know that much.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.2 seconds.
6th is coming back to us as well. Yeah.
The leader is running 27.48. Inside. Still there. Clear.
keep Shane in touch with us here. Really, just haven't been able to get the last little bit we need whenever we catch him. Still losing chunks of time to Tyler ahead of us. Very surprised by that, but I think we just don't have the car this week. We are just not getting it on the bottom there. It's getting us so out of whack on the exit of 2. Almost feels like there's some dirty air going on, but I can't tell. I don't know.
I tried, yeah.
Shane has a moment there with the apron, which I didn't think would happen because it felt like the
good
apron
battle
felt
anyway.
right.
That was fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Definitely hooks you up. Someone lost something.
Delete jitter 27.312.
It's just not fucking turning up here at all, man. I keep missing the damn bottom. Having a terrible time on entry. Might be that extra pound in the rear doing that. I'm driving terrible laps, but we're still within under half a second of Shane. Just feels like total crap. Looks like Sean lost third, maybe? Unless someone died. Nope, warned up by Sean. Billy's still in the lead. Nick's hot on his tail. I think we're probably done. On being able to catch or pass Shane. Whatever advantage I had is not showing up for me now.
Outside. Go low. Clear up top.
That's not gonna do it either. See what Brandon's doing in
Car outside.
the middle of the track.
Still there. Clear outside if you want to.
90 seconds. It's just, yeah, the right front's just gone. The right front is absolutely gone.
You're losing on the current front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
This was an interesting race. I mean, I think we missed on the setup. That was the first time I felt that off on a setup, and I think all of it was just about actually getting those tire pressures up. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask in the chat afterwards what everyone else was doing, but I think if I had stuck with it, where we had the right fronts pumped up more, it would have given us what we needed to maintain on those starts, and then everyone else would have just equalized. I think only like maybe 2 guys seemed to really fall off after that initial plateau. I think Jake had a bit of that. Might have been, I think Brandon as well started to struggle. I don't exactly know what happened with that contact, but overall I'll take a P8. We started in P5. We lost a few. They wrecked in front of us. We didn't die. Got through it and got those spots back. I think we were going to be faster than those guys by the end anyways. I'll appreciate that we didn't have to set those passes up, because it didn't seem like passing was commonplace tonight. So yeah, P8, that'll take us far in the points, I think, with Stoker having unfortunately died in the middle of the race. Same with Brandon.
Oh, great race for the win there.
There's the flag. It's
sticking.
over.
Yeah, I don't know who. Looks
Good
like
job.
Billy was able to hold
Very
off
good
Nick.
job.
It just seemed like I'm gonna say this before I watch it back, but I was watching the
Man, I
relative.
really showed that wall who's box. Great run. Alright, I guess.
I was watching the relative, and
Alright, so question. I know we got a new winner, so was there even a lead change still?
I don't think so.
Looks like it was close finish.
Wow, 47-81.
And it was fun again. Like I said, I think we did this already.
So, what I wanted to say,
Yeah, we needed a sequel.
I need to how do I just mute everybody?
The battle for 20th was pretty.
Okay. What I wanted to say, which I found interesting,
Yeah, that was good stuff. And I'm out of gas on the cool down lap.
Just gonna turn that off for a moment. Okay. Big point I wanted to make basically was, it was interesting to me. I found that I was watching the relative, and it seemed like everyone was in these tandems. Nick was directly behind Billy for pretty much that entire race. Warren and Sean were right next to each other the entire race. Colin and Tyler were next to each other the entire race. Me and Shane were next to each other for 90% of the race. I kind of just gave up at the end, and we hit some weird lap traffic. And yeah, Zach and Alan right next to each other. Kind of this 4-car pack, it seemed like, was mostly right next to each other. But look, Jake and Colton, Dan, Mark, Riley and Derek. I mean, Matthew and Andrew. Like, it seemed like we tandemed up. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm going to ask if anyone else noticed that, but I thought that kind of played out interesting. It didn't race anything like Rockingham with stock cars normally would. This is the old skin, and we were up in the bottom, which doesn't make a lick of sense if you were expecting it to be like other stock cars. So a lot of that's probably just the power, you know, it being underpowered, and the way we could just mash the throttle and still get it to rotate if you get the setup right on that. But yeah, it was interesting nonetheless. I do want to go back and watch one incident, which will be, let's just watch it maybe from Alex's point of view. I've been probably right. Alex is just kind of riding. Let's see. Was it this lap? It's got to be this time by. So he's having a bit of a tough time, so am I at this point. Brandon gets a big run on the outside. He's got the 14 car behind him who's doing a lot of unnecessary aggressive stuff. Brandon gets a little out of whack. The 14 drives into the back of Brandon for some reason. I mean, Brandon's kind of all over the place in the top lane, but I think what happens is he gets pushed down and it just sends Alex. So Alex goes and clips the inside wall with his left rear. Looks like he's okay. Same thing with Brandon as well. Let's see. I don't even know where we are. Oh, we're right here. Okay, I forgot I put a new paint on. But Brandon shouldn't be, unless he got crazy damage from that. And he gets hooked by the 14 doing whatever the hell that is. Okay, yeah, Brandon just gets destroyed, basically. Same for the 14. I guess Alex had some left rear damage or something, because he also finished, like, 34th. Let's go back and just watch what happened with Alex. I don't know if he had something else happen after this or not. Yeah. Did he just pull over, maybe? Did something else happen up here? I think he just had enough. And he decided, yeah, we're just gonna eat the wall. Yeah, it was an interesting race. It's mostly good. That's all I got. Thanks.